Valle.
My name is Robert Hibler.
I'm Josiah Pendleton.
Kevin Fowler.
And I am the operations shifter.
I am a Budtender here at Cookie St. Louis.
And I am a Budtender/floor manager at times.
I am a Budtender, and I have been with the dispensary for almost 6 months now.
My favorite part is making people happy. I love to see the smile on their face when they come in and when they leave out. I mean, they had a great experience. The people who really come in, they need their medicine. And so to help them find exactly what they need, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like almost a small doctor. I'm not a doctor, but it makes me feel like one.
I would say my favorite part would be just like helping people like with, anything dealing with like, anxiety, pain relief, stress, just anything like that. People that just really want to like find something to help benefit them. I'd say that's just like really rewarding to me.
I would say meeting a lot of new people, seeing the faces, the new faces and the reoccurring faces. So we definitely have a lot of customers that, I met them on their first time and, I gave them a good experience and they come back in their second time and they remember my face. You gave me a good, good item last time. So it's definitely good to see people that remember me. I may not remember their name, but I definitely remember the smile in the face. So.
I'm autistic and I have ADHD. So I use cannabis to help me navigate all of the situations that would cause me anxiety or too much stress that would keep me from being able to just go about my day normally. It just helps keep me balanced, and I really feel like it brings an equilibrium to my day that without it, sometimes it's hard to achieve without that extra help.
I just love where the cannabis community have got and where we're going. We're still growing. It's gonna get bigger than what it is right now. I love the community. I love what we have here at Cookies. It makes everything easier when you work with people who love doing what they do.
I always start off the dosing conversations with guests by telling them that just because I have experience and I know what kind of dosing works for me, that doesn't necessarily mean that what I take will work for you. I always tell them to start off low and slow, because really I remember like the first time I had used in a while when I was like height of stress. I used a little bit and I was like, wow, oh my gosh, I forgot how great even just a little bit can make me feel. And that might be all you need. You just might need a little bit of tension release, and then that's it.
Especially for the older patients, we definitely tend to, let them know you might want to slow it down on this dosage, because like I said, especially for people like with pain, we usually tend to give them like live resin gummies or like gummies that's made with the stronger concentrates. We do have to let them know like these are going to be stronger than the other box that may say it's the same amount. It may look like candy, but it's not. It's definitely not. So. Well, one of the first treatments is that when you come to the door, you are one of the first served. So, if you come in during that rush hour crowd, you show that medical card, you're gonna be one of the first ones through the door. You can be able to skip the line. And also the taxes are a lot cheaper. So when it comes to money, I know a lot of prices are being up right now. A lot of people starting to look at it a little, where just pay that money up front to get the medical card and you'll save money on the back end. So that medical card definitely helps when it comes to saving time and money.
So with your medical card, your allowance is more. So with recreational, you can get only maybe 3 ounces. But with your medical, you can, if they give you a higher allowance, it can go all the way up to a pound. So with that, they can get everything they need for in a month and take care of all their needs.
I always will still continue to get my medical card as long as it's an option, because I believe it provides me with more protection and more options as a patient. I don't currently grow, but it is something that I would be interested in doing, and I know that with my medical card, that opens up the opportunity for me to do so in a more substantial way.
Any med patient, we prioritize and we get them right in, take care of them, make sure they know that we are work, because without them, we wouldn't have this. it was medical, and then the medical opened the lane for the recreational. So we make sure we show them the love for that and our appreciation.